we are going to open to create a new file. We look for the folder where we want our file to get saved and choose a name. In this case, going to be fairy. Okay, we'll start by setting on the default tolerance and press OK. Then we're going to geometry and create a point with the X, Y, and Z method. On the point coordinate list, we write 30, 0, 0, and turn auto execute off and click on apply. We create our first point. Then we're going to create a curve with the X, Y, and method too. On the vector, we write 0, 120, and 0. Turn off the auto execute and write 50, 40, and 0 on the coordinate list. Then click on apply and a line is made. Now we're going to create another curve but by the point method. We turn off the auto execute and write on the starting point, point 1, and on the ending point, point 2. And click on apply. We're going to write it again and click on apply. Another line is made. So next we're going to create a revolve to complete our figure. We go to create surface and revolve. We change the axis to chord 0.2 and 360 for all the degrees. It's going to be one loop. And on the curve list, we write curve 1 and 2. Click on apply. Then we're going to angles and change the first by 30 and click on apply. And now we're going to see your figure. Now we're going to display geometry and enter 3 on the number of the display lines. Click on apply and then cancel. Now we're going to create a finite elemental mesh so that 4 node quad elements are created every 10 degrees. We go to create, mesh seed, and uniform. Change mesh seed, uniform, and select the number of elements and enter 36 for the number. So we select the top of the figure. It's going to be the surface 1.3 and click on apply. Now we're going to make the same but in the vertical direction, the Y direction. We go to mesh seed one way bias, select L1 and L2 and click 7 and 10 on every L and the curve 1 on the curve list and turn off the auto execute. Once again, we made the same, but in this case L1 is going to be 4 and L2 is going to be 7 and the curve list will be the curve 2. Click on apply to, it's going to be the bottom. We're going to model using quad 4 topology. We go to create a mesh, select quad, isomesh, and quad 4, and we're going to select the entire model by writing surface 1 and 2. We go to automatic calculation and click on apply. There we're going to the display lines, hide levels, and clicking on the point size icon too. Then we're going to the plot icon, and under the uh, fem we click on erase and OK. Then we're gonna create another mesh and the type curve. We select the bar 2, and the curve is we write surface 1.3, 1.1, and 1.2. Go to the automatic calculation and then click on apply. It's surface, not curve, so do that again, and at the final click on apply. Now we're gonna check the free edges of the model. We go to verify, elements and boundaries, free edges, and apply. Now equivalence, all tolerance cube, and apply. Then now we're going to repeat those steps. We'll go to element, to verify, element, and then boundaries, and click on the free edges again. And apply. Now we're going to replot the fem and create a group called fem. We go to the plot erase, and on the fem part click plot and OK. Now we're going to create a group, enter fem for the new group name, and select on post all other groups, and then group contents to all fem and click on apply. We're going now to create the first material. We go to the properties and isotropic. The name will be alum number 1, and then click on input properties. The elastic modulus will be 1.05 E7, the Poisson ratio 0.33, and the density will be 2.6 E-4. We click OK and apply. We're going to create the second, but we change the modulus, the elastic modulus, by 1.18 E7, and the Poisson ratio is the same, and change the density to 2.4 E-4. We go to OK and then click on apply. We're going now to the fields icon. Going to create a spatial and PCL function. We enter the name thickness and write down the scalar function of 1.5 minus prime y divided by 160. And apply, and then we're going to make the same for temperature. On the field name, now we write the scalar function to 200 minus the division multiplied by the division of 150 divided by 160 multiplied by x prime. Click on apply. Okay, now we're going to create two element properties. We go to the from view and create a 2D shell. The prop number 1 is going to be the set name, Go to the properties, select the material as alum number 1 and thickness as the thickness. We press OK and then apply. We go to the to select to preferences, picking and enclose entire entity. We close and then we're going to now we are going to select our members. We write ELM from 1 to 104, which is the top part, like the cylinder that is uniform. Click on add, OK, and apply. Now we're going to create the second property, and it is called prop number 2. We go to input properties. We select the aluminum 2 from the material and the thickness for thickness. We click OK, and we're going to select the members by writing ELM 505 to 792. Click on add and OK, and then apply. That's the bottom of the figure. Now we're going to define the model's varying temperature distribution. We go to the loads BCs, create temperature nodal, enter temp for the new set name. It's going to be temp and input data. We select temperature from the spatial fields, OK, and select application region. Under geometry filter, select FEM, and we're going to select that whole figure. Click on add, and then click on apply. OK, and then we're going now to click on apply. We see all the loads over the whole figure, but now we're going to turn off the temperature levels in order to have a better visualization. To display, load BCs and element props, and remove the check of temperature. Now click apply and cancel. Now we're going to create a list, tools, create, and go to material. We need the model FEM, object element, and method attribute. Select material, aluminum number 1, and click the A to target list and the element from 1 to 504. Click on apply, and now we're going to go to show into the properties. Under existing properties, we select thickness, and then the scalar plot on display method, and select FEM. Click on apply, and now we can see the different levels of thickness. Now we're going to create the list B with an F greater than 0.98. We apply and see all those values on the list that are saved on the list number B. We create a Boolean list. We use the intersection of C and replace A. As you see, the values have changed on the list A. Now we're going to, on the load basis, we select plot contours and select temperature. On the object, we select temperature, and we are going to select temp from the existing sets. Select temperature under the select data variable, fem group, and apply. Now we see the change on temperature. We're going to create another list. We go to tools, list, create, and go to fringe value, select default, and change F greater than 230 and click on the list B. Before clicking apply, clear the list B to add the new values. Now click apply, and we have all those values that have all those properties. Well, now we go back to the intersection again, clear, because that is the whole old intersection. We click another time on the intersection icon, that is the first one, to have the new values. Add to group, and we're going to select the fem, and on the group name we're going to write common quotes. We click apply and then cancel. We change the background. Now we're going to post a group. We go to the common quotes, click on apply and cancel. Click to the ISO view so you can see from the inside the temperature changes. Now we're going to create another group with their properties. We're going to the tab group on create, and going to a property set on the method and write prop1 group. We go to the method properties set, as I said before. Write prop1 group and select just prop1. We click on apply, and we're going to make the same by another group called prop2 group, and selecting the prop number 2. Make this, yes, okay. Okay, now we're going to display to put some colors. You finish the second property, and once it is done, we are going to add some colors to the forms. We're going to display entity color. We select the group and look for the prop number 1. We change the entity coloring and labeling to group and select the prop 1. We let it be wireframe and select the yellow color. Press apply and you will see how the part that has those properties is on yellow. Now we're going to make the same from the prop number 2 group and select dark blue. Click on apply and now we will see that is the bottom part of the figure that is on different color. We press cancel. Now we go to the another time to the another view and go to group to post, where we select prop 1 and click on apply. We could see that it's just the prop number 1 part, and now select the prop number 2 and it's just the bottom of the figure that has those properties. Now we're going to post both and we can see that it is together. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like and a comment if you liked. Thank you very much.